Hey, let's show my picture. And you know what? I think it's a time for, I think, sources, capture. I think it's time to move my image. It's not transform, is it? It's, no filtering, blending mode, transform. That's weird. Guess I have to manually do it. I don't know. There we go. And here, let's do that. I don't know if that's any good or whatever, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Of course, you can see my calic better. So you wanted to see that. Anywho, Poppy Jilly. Sorry, Poppy July. Poppy. Anyways, sorry, I'm not just gonna add you as a random friend on Discord. I don't know who you are, and apparently you're just doing this just to get more. I don't know, more Discord friends, I guess. I'm making a game, so if you're interested in that, you can stay around and watch me work on it. But if not, then not. Anyways, in fact, let's just do a thing here. Can I do a thing here? There we go. I have to do something here. Um, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Uh, I have to resize this. There we go. Okay. You just saw me abandon someone because they came in just to get me to add them on Discord without no reason. They didn't even come in and look at my stream for a while. I mean, they weren't even smart about doing it. So, would like to be a fan. They don't even know who I am. Now, if somebody called me by name and they kind of knew my name, I might be inclined to wait a little bit. What is that poking in there? What's the deal with that? That's weird, but okay, whatever. This is just a corner of the pocket. Poking my poke. Anyways, so I banned that person. Actually, it would have been nice if I could have just kicked him out somehow without really banning them because they weren't advertising. But anyways, I'm not playing that deal. If you want to come in, even if you're trying to tempt somebody into going into Discord or you have something to sell or whatever, you should at least come in and pretend like you're interested first. You don't come in and just say, "Hey, I want to be friends. Join me on Discord." I'm like, nah, sorry, I don't do that. Anyways, Well, creative links are safe because you couldn't wait. That's fine. That's fine. I'm using AI to help me build my game. Of course, I'm doing most of it, so it's not like the AI is building it for me. I'm on stream about ready to start working today for this first session. So, uh, one game I didn't realize we know about. So, I think it was made for Amiga. Um, wait a second, let me. Oh, yeah, okay. Uh, seems like some elements to my game. Looking over some screenshots. Exzel. My game isn't so I don't know about it much. I believe it. So I just have to crane my head over. Why? Because this is a widescreen monitor, and my secondary monitor, which is a TV, is also 16:9, and so it's like way out to the side. See if I can way out to the side. I have to make sure my hands in the camera view, but way out to the side here, and so I'm always turning my head over there. It's turning it to my right, to your left, I guess. Anyways, um, what was I gonna do? Okay, so 11:30. I've already wasted 10 minutes, which is fine. I mean, that's what happens. 12:10, right? 12:10. I take a little 5 minute get up and stretch break, and then I will be doing some narrative work. And oh yeah, okay. So let's I'm gonna go to Grok, I think. Here, let's close that. Okay. So May 7th, 11:41 p.m. First session of the day is concept work. I'm not doing that schedule right now because it is Thursday. I'm just going to gather some images for inspiration and reference. Can you recommend some free software, either on the web or that runs on the desktop in Linux Mint for mood board related stuff? Actually, the conversation might be getting too long here. We'll have to see if it starts. We'll have to see. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna say the end of date, end of time, so that okay. Good call. Starting simple ones. Here are the best free options for mood boarding on Linux Mint. Lunacy desktop Linux native, best overall for Linux. Free, powerful, excellent for mood boards design. Supports layers, assets, easy drag and drop. Highly recommend. Canva. Free asset library and templates. Yeah, Canva wouldn't really. I mean, I could use it probably for. I don't think Canva doesn't really do mood boards, right? Maybe it does. Let's do plans first. Compare pricing. Free. Dragged up editor, 1,000 plus design types, 1.6 million plus templates to start fast, 4.7 million photos, drafts and audio, one brand kit, 3 colors only, add insights, and add AI ad creation. Access to Affinity. I don't remember what Affinity is though. 5 gigabyte of cloud storage. 200 standard AI uses or 20 premium AI uses. Okay. Pro. Premium tools. More templates and more brand kits and more stuff. What's that, $12 a month? I can't afford $12 a month though, unfortunately. Components, Canva, magic layers. AI allowance more. Team admin. Interesting. 12 a month's not bad, but it's I'll be able to do that. But design, sheets, docs, whiteboards, presentations, photo editors, videos, print, websites, PDF editor. PDF editor. Okay, that's all right. I was just looking at it. Print design, images and photos, photo collages. That might work. Okay. I probably would go with the whatever this lunacy is. Probably free tier. Want a big freeform board. Miro. Oh, apparently I'd already, in fact, I already bookmarked Miro. Um, Unlimited visitors. What does that mean? Does that mean that I'm free? You can't have a bunch of people looking at it. Um, oh, okay, forget Miro. I mean, I don't have to forget it, but I'm forgetting it. Pinterest, of course. Yeah, I know a little bit about Pinterest here. Okay, that's all right. Um, just a sec. Assuming that's still working. Let's see if it works. Should work. Yeah. Everything's here? Okay, good. Okay. Um, link streaming YouTube and okay. Obsidian desktop. Snap. I don't want to do Snap. Sorry. In fact, Mint I don't think has Snap on by default. So, um, let me see. Features. Pre-built-in graphics. Okay. I don't need it. Let's go to pricing specifically. Oh, the layouts. Hmm. Interesting. Plugins. Okay. Um. hmm. Did I? I guess I closed that, didn't I? Yeah. Hmm. That I don't know. It seems to like limit you to like low res stuff, and I'm like, well, does that mean I can or can't like import platforms and stuff? Free creator Linux. Yeah, I know Lunacy is there, but well, okay. Huh. Explore. Let's explore their image library. Let's see what that means. That just means vector images. Why? No, it does photos too, I guess. It do snap, nothing. Um, Miro. Da, da, da. Supports cross-platform. Allowing you to access built-in library. Blah blah blah. I'm just trying to find some decent software here, just to. Let's go back to scenes here. What's the deal? What's the deal here? What's the dealio? What's the dealio? Um. Okay, so yeah, I've never even knew anything about mood boards, although let's see. Mood boards are a relatively new thing, right? I mean, they're not really new, but they're kind of relatively like oh, freebies. Epic Games. That's Epic. I don't do Epic anymore. Just because they don't really do Linux, although you can play some games with wine and stuff. I haven't really played that many games though lately, so it probably doesn't even matter. Okay. Well, I might be playing some DOS games here soon though, because of adventure games. My favorite adventure games. I don't have an Amiga emulator, so I can't play Amiga ones. I like to actually do that sometime, but you have to pay for the ROMs, I think. How can I emulate Amiga Linux? Let's see if there. Um, okay, we'll just leave it like that. Let the AI. Sure, using PUA. FSUA is a dedicated user-friendly emulator based on WinUAE that includes a launcher for managing games. To set up, you need Amiga Kickstart ROM, which are copyrighted software. These can be obtained legally through Clone2's Amiga Forever package, which also provides workbench disk images and installation guides. For FSUAE, you download the launcher from the official website, import your Kickstart ROMs, and then select the desired Amiga model to start gaming. Might do that, honestly. Um, and Atari ST and Amiga. Thinking about, I was thinking about learning programming like through emulators and stuff. And is the Amiga the only platform you have to literally buy the ROMs for. I always thought that was just kind of weird myself in a way. I mean, it's not weird, I guess, because it's software, but um, uh, all right, for decades. Let's see something here. Oh, Windows though. Okay, I need to get back to what I'm doing. Anyways, what am I doing? Okay. So now, okay. Uh, did I? I guess I did. I don't use Snap. No, by default, I don't think it has Snap enabled. Okay. Oh, Flat Hub though. Flat Pack. I'll do that. I could just do it with Dev, huh? Okay. Or do I want to do it with Flat Pack? Let's see something here. Let's go to my software manager and working. Well, actually, trying to find something I can read words with. I had never heard of them until lately, but apparently it's a thing, and I'm going to use it for my game. Okay. Anyways. I stream. I do 2 streams a week. Okay. Okay. About 90 minutes each workday. An hour break in between. I want in between to be a single word. I mean, I just do. Let's see if lunacy pops up here. Lunacy. Okay. And it's doing the flat pack version, which is fine. And what version is that? 14? 14? Okay. Sure, let's go ahead and install it. I mean, we'll try it. We'll see. It's getting things, getting ready, things ready. Um, um, yeah, I'm even downloading Lunacy via FlatHub using the software manager. It's probably the Ubuntu software manager, but still the same thing. We'll give it a go. Words are relatively new, aren't they? I mean, been around for a long time. Been center tool in design, fashion, film, advertising, game development since at least the 1950s and 1960s. The term in practice became much more popular and visible in the 90s to the 2000s with digital tools, then exploded even more with Pinterest in the early 2010s. Professional concept artists and art directors have been pinning photos, fabric swatches, color palettes, and reference images to physical boards for decades. So while the digital version feels modern, the core idea is pretty old school. Okay. Well, I'm going to look at Lunacy first and see we use it maybe. My concept session is almost up, but that's okay. I won't really be doing any real work until Monday anyhow. Okay. Classic sci-fi. Next mint. Under. Yeah. Almost anything with an infinite canvas can probably be used. Shoot, could use GIF or any neat photo program to do it. I still call programs and not apps. You know, applications. Applications. I don't know. It sounds. it sounds like not what it is. You know what I mean? Application is something you fill in, right? Getting a job or something, or it's a specific execution of something. You know, you're applying something to something. That's not what a program is. A program is a program. A program is a list of commands and things that the computer goes through. So when I do anything with programs, it's a program. Okay, launch. See, my time is up for the loading system fonts. Okay. Scroll down to begin. Workspace. The gray area around is your workspace. We also call it the canvas. It has no borders. You can create objects anywhere on it. If you don't like the gray, you can change it using the workspace color. Try it out. You can see the color control. I don't really care. I'm just hold down Shift plus scroll down to move to the next step. Frames. This is a frame. You can see its name above the top left corner. Frames are optional, but keep in mind that they're a great way to organize your designs. They're useful when you're designing for a specific screen size or device. Frames are a must for prototypes. Tab frame, click the on the toolbar or press F. Draw a frame on the canvas or select a preset in the right panel. I see. Select this frame and press N to move to the next step. Did I select it? I don't know if I selected it, but end. That didn't do what I thought it would. Now let's see if I press N, if that does it. But I don't know. How do I select? Oh, there it is. Let's see N for the next step. 4. Okay, there we go. Panning. You already know a couple ways you can move around. Use Shift Scroll to move along the canvas horizontally. Select a frame and press N to move to the next one. You can also hold down the space bar and drag to move around. Zoom. Zoom in and out. Use the plus or minus keys. Actually, I still prefer, yeah, minus keys. Zoom to object. Hold Control plus scroll down to zoom out. Point the cursor over the next step and use Control Scroll to zoom in. Do I have to select it? I think I have to select it, don't I? That's to zoom in. Okay, I don't even know. Find and search. Start typing the layer name in the search field. The layer list. The layer list. Click the layer name when you see it. Press Control plus 2 to jump to the layer. Find the shortcut layer and press Control 2. Actually, I don't need to search for it, but Shortcuts. Control. Two. I have to select it, don't I? Okay. Shift plus F1. Shift F1. These are all the shortcuts. New cloud. Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay. Try the following in the search bar. Click. Try the following in the search bar. Click that. Move around the canvas. Zoom in and out. Watch the layer list. I don't know what. Am I? Maybe I'm. I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, something happened where I didn't. Okay. I see. I hate that too. Dang. So I'm already past my stupid break time too, which is annoying. I need to be keeping watch on that, basically. Let's go. Whatever works for you. So I follow. I can never work on a game unless I stream it. Kind of the purpose. Yeah. Okay. I see. I see. Oh, I see. This got a little ribbon here to show you where to go. Let's put things and layers in order. Right click layers. And use bring to front, send to back commands on the context menu or use shortcuts. Bring to front. What did I don't know what I did. I don't know what I sent to back or whatever. Okay, I don't know what I just did, but okay, whatever. I see. Oh, a minute. There we go. Okay, got it. Layer order. Okay. Rearrange layers and see. Make the girl sit on the sofa. Okay. Bring to front. Okay. Bookcase. Send it back. What happened to... Alright. Okay. Neat. Okay. It's off in the background now. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so now that there's like... okay. I don't know if the tutorial is going to come back up. I'll have to figure out how to... Gotta do it later, because I'm supposed to be working on my next session, doing it in sessions. Blue stream, but I find it hard for streaming. My product, not the main objective. Make it a game. Streaming helps with motivation, community, and chat, for example. Programming a day job. So I don't get that many people in here, so um, I'm still waiting for more people to actually join in. I've been doing this about a year, although most of the stuff I've been doing lately is kind of boring, and I get that. But um, still, I still have to do it. Still have to do it. Okay, so that's fine. We got that running. We got that working, and I'm done with that. Okay, so set session for today. I need to take a 5-minute break. 12:10 to 12:15. Right. Anyways, 12:15 to 12:55. Break. Okay. So I'm gonna be right back on here. Okay. So I'm gonna say be right back, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut my mic for about 5 minutes, and then we will. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll be right back, and I'll do some of my narrative work. What is going on here? Why am I dropping frames? I mean, let's do something here. Let's do a speed test. Net. Let's check this out. Um, it might have something more to do with the pings though. I'm like dropping, like it's not able to maintain the stupid speed at all, and I should have uh on uh on Spectrum I had 10 megabits a second. This is 35, and that's good. And I'm only streaming at like 5, like I'm streaming at whatever the low Twitch one is. So upload latency 24. I don't know if that's good or bad. Honestly, I don't know what the ping amounts mean. So I don't know if maybe my problem isn't. You know what? I wonder if my dad's light was on in his room when I walked out into the living room because you can see the room joins his bedroom, and so he's got his door closed, but I can see when the light's on because of the stupid Florida vent thing here. And so I'm wondering if maybe he started like downloading something and it kind of drained something for a second. It shouldn't have drained anything though. I don't know what the deal is. I'm getting all kinds of dropped frames, so uh, I guess you're not seeing that great a stream or whatever. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I guess I'll keep on trucking. Hmm. To be down to this really texture. Hmm. Okay. For some reason, I keep dropping frames, and I don't know why. As far as I can tell, everything is working great. Okay, so let's go. I have very little time left in this session. It's supposed to be a full 40 minutes, which it would last to 12:55, but now it's like 25 minutes, just like less than 25 minutes, right? Like 20 minutes, so I got 20 minutes left. Um, and that's my fault. I still haven't got the knack of actually getting to of actually getting anything done on time. Recent preface.txt. Okay. Nobody knows when it started. At some point, one man managed to cross the negative dimension and then found out he could go into other realms from this dimension. He named it Sunny X Worlds in part because he could travel to any other realm he wanted to. And first entered, was nothing but light. As time continued on, he started noticing things change. Eventually, there was a sky, there was land, there rivers and seas, and it was like Earth when it was young. Nobody knows how it became populated, but it was postulated others found the sunny nexus and joined the span. These others include men and women and other creatures. Eventually, they established a monarchy. It was based on merit. They could become. Okay. I think, um, and I'm not going to delete that, but I'm going to. I don't need tons and tons of paragraphs here because this is going to be like a single page that you read. In fact, the narrative text up here. See, okay, so I what I did before was the event pass, right? So this is Enchanted Land's magical resort was sold to a mysterious figure by the ruler of the kingdom. Okay, that's something that happens. Something that happens in the story, right? This figure named Max has systematically closed down most of the resort. Many people have disappeared, including both citizens and tourists. Ever since the king closed down the resort, he's been acting strangely. Chief advisor and friend to the king, the wizard Hebert, after seeing him, goes home to prepare to get external help. Okay. So I have to turn that into a narrative, like a story reading. Once upon a time there was, you know. Actually, I should start with Once Upon a Time just for the heck of it, because it's a fairy tale, right? Enchanted Kingdom and all that. So maybe I should do that. Um, so okay, I'm going to explain to somebody not see here. So for those that don't know, I'm building a point-click adventure. However, in an effort to be able to wrap my head around the undertaking, I decided to build it iterative, 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 iteratively uh, in phases, where each phase ends with a completed game. Not strictly right now, phase phase 1 is a choose your own adventure interactive. I've got all the pages created, and is what I call the event pass, which is pages of events or things that happen. And right now I'm starting the narrative pass, which takes all those pages and turns them into a readable story. Okay, we'll do this. Once upon a time, there existed the sunny. Here's my Sunny Nexus world again. Someone eventually found it, and then it became living realm. Skies, land, rivers, and seas. More people joined this person, and they built a kingdom. It was a magic kingdom. Let's see. Did I ask you about the justification for turning the kingdom into a tourist resort? I had that all set up. The idea is the king didn't want to tax its citizens for upkeep. So instead, he goes to tourism. But I felt maybe that was a little bit weak, and so I discussed this with Grok yesterday. From scratch. I thought about using twine and some other things, maybe uh, some other fiction apps, programs, uh, but decided since I will be adding graphics there, it would be better to use uh, one engine framework for each of the phases. Settled on Godot. Then when Godot had all of that drama last year, um, some guys forked it and created Redot, which is what I'm using now. Okay. Um, okay. Huh. Maybe you lost that conversation. There was a point where I was questioning having a perfectly fine tourist resort and perfectly fine Magic Kingdom and turning it into a theme park, but my original idea was they did that so they didn't have to tax the citizens. It could have been ChatGPT though. I wonder if I did do ChatGPT. Let's check ChatGPT, see if I did that. Um, okay. Oh, it was ChatGPT. Okay. So what did we... It's now Thursday. And what did we decide was the real justification for turning it into a tourist resort? Originally, it was just so they wouldn't have to tax the citizens. And I suppose that could be reason enough. So let's see what it says. It was ChatGPT. It wasn't Grok. Okay. Let's see if it comes up with anything. Boy, sluggish. It's a more believable. Okay. Upgrade, yeah, sure. Um, when they were getting into rogue stuff, the community manager was banning people from Discord and even X when others started suggesting they stick to just um, concentrating on games and the engine. Um, as I understand it, the Redot creators uh, wanted to fork it just to fix some long-standing issues, but that was the catalyst to make them do it then. Yeah, essentially. They're not focused on politics or social justice, just making a decent game engine. They've their latest release um is based on Godot 4.5.2, I believe. And they're due to make another release anytime now, quarterly basically. Um, they're also working on a completely rewritten engine, which but as I understand it, it's not really ready for prime time. Yeah. But so Redot is pretty much identical to 4.5 now. Um, okay. Um, you could say that, but Max's motivation isn't that. In fact, he's closing the resort down to effect. Effect? I don't know if it's be. I know, like, side effect, like an effect of something, right? That's what's an E. To affect something. To further his plans, which is to conquer all the realms he can get to by building the machine. So there's no, it's, so it's not at all about industrialization uh, or exploitation. It's prosperous, attractive, magical, and wants outside revenue instead of heavier taxation. It's basically a civic economic decision. Yep. Maximize the kingdom because it gives them cover, infrastructure, labor, access, transportation system, portal technology. Yeah, basically, yes, through the portal machine. So the resort itself is almost incidental to him long term. In fact, him shutting down parts of it actually strengthens the story because it shows he never cared about the kingdom succeeding as a resort in the first place. Um, okay, yes, yes, that's really but basically what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, all right. So I guess my original idea was good. So I'll stick with that. Mm. Uh, it's just the fact that the Redot guys don't talk about any of that stuff and welcomes everyone in. That's about it. Treat people treat people well and grow the community. Hey, Rook. Mm. Uh, People weren't even being woke or political in the Go community. It was just a few people. Oh, eh, that's mostly BS. Well, I'm a white dude. Uh, yeah. Okay. He isn't okay too. Let's see. Okay. Well, it's about time for me to go anyways, so it's Magic Kingdom. Eventually, a tax burden started climbing, and the king and his most trusted advisor and best friend, Harold. I have this thing. Okay, so he's called Hubert. The Hubert the Wizard. Originally was called Harold, and because Harold is similar to Harry, I was kind of going, maybe I don't want to do that. At one point, I was like, maybe I could make it in a joke, and then I was just like, nah, just change the name. And now it's going back to being a joke, being a thing. So his name's Harold. His name's more specifically, he takes on the name Halfway Harold because he half of his magic gets stolen, which I'll do here in a little bit. Being his most trusted advisor and his best friend, Harold put their heads together to find a solution. It was Harold who um, came up with the idea of turning it into a resort, and thus Enchanted Lands Resort was born. Okay. Um, things were going well until someone showed up, going by the name Maximilian's. Going well until someone showed up, going by the name Maximilian's. Pretty soon, the king was acting strangely, being distant from his former friend and advisor. Distinct, distant. Um, and avoiding with Max. Eventually, he sold the kingdom to Max millions enchanted holdings. Enchanted. Oh, okay. So, all right. Let's turn auto join off. Okay. Time for my full break. So, back in. Going on break. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna go in. Well, I'll leave it up, but I want to say thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching part one, and I will see you in an hour. Thank you for watching part one.